That's the look I have on my face when I realize that MySpace is making a comeback. Yeah, apparently they're going to be all about music this time. I mean, they were pretty strong with music before. I think I have like 75,000 people who have friended me on MySpace. I don't know if I'm really going to do anything with the account because I'm not a musician. I don't know if they would let me continue to publish YouTube videos there. But hey, MySpace is apparently not dead yet. Again. There are actually 5 social networks that are staged to make a comeback in the coming year, and we've collected them for you on our article on lockergnome.com. Linked in the video's description here, 5 social networks that are making a comeback. In fact, you may know of some older social networks that are also making a comeback or staged to make a comeback. I'm going to go ahead and +1 tweet and like this as well. And it looks like other people have +1 it. Daniel Johnson, Brad Tomlinson, Sean Jordan, Kurt Grames, and Stacey Ferris, but a total of 22 to this point. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and +1 it as well. And MySpace, yeah, they announced, it was a big deal. They added 1 million users. It's like a mouse fart on the general radar of social networks, but this is a big deal for MySpace. They're still around. They're still kicking, or at least trying to. And if you're interested in music, either producing, potentially following, MySpace may be the place to go to. Again. Now, another one that's making a comeback it should make you happy if you are a gamer. Friendster. Have you seen Friendster lately? Completely different from the Friendster that I signed up to. Didn't really use Friendster all that often, but they're making a comeback. And if you like gaming and playing games with other people, Friendster might be the place to go. Of course, I always liked the way OMG Pop did it. I think it was OMG Pop. Was that the name of it, guys? It's been so long since I did that OMGpop.com. Another place to do social network gaming, although it never made it, I would say, big like the other ones did. But certainly there's another game social network you guys might want to join because I know I got a lot of gamers in the crowd. Delicious. The founders of YouTube now have Delicious social bookmarking. They're trying to take it to the next level. I hope to be interviewing them at some point in the near future. They reached out to me. I have actually had conversations with Chad Hurley in the past, and nice conversations. He actually knew who I was. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then, of course, they picked up Delicious, and they want to, get the word out about what they're doing. So if you have not looked at Delicious lately, you may owe it to yourself, because they are not small potatoes. I mean, they started YouTube. They kind of generally know what they're doing, at least in the world of social networking and business building. LiveJournal apparently is another one that's staged to make a comeback. A lot of people still use LiveJournal, but there's been a lot of changes that have been happening on that side of things. If you're looking to journal things, to blog things, LiveJournal may be the place to go to again if you're not still there. And then, of course, the last one, I'm going to say it, Google+. And I know you're saying, well, Google+ never really went anywhere. Yeah, but there's been a lot of, I would say, false starts with Google's social networks, and so many people have said Google Plus is, not ready for prime time. There are not a lot of people that are engaging there, but they're constantly evolving what they're doing and tying it in to other properties in the Google empire. So Google Plus, if you wrote it off when you first signed up, look again. By the time you look at it, even if you looked at it 2 months ago and you didn't like it, they change so much on a regular basis. It's not even funny. Well, it is kind of funny, but it's cool because they're always evolving the service. They're staying competitive. So Google Plus is in a constant state of evolvement. But if you wrote it off after first signing up a year or so ago, take a look again. So much has changed. And I would say, yes, it is staged to make a comeback. If enough people start using it, it could take time and attention away from what they're doing anywhere else. So we may have missed another one of these social networks that kind of went away, but maybe making a comeback. And if we did, let us know. If you have a favorite social network that we may want to take a look at, if only to let the audience know that there's another cool social network out there. Maybe it's new, maybe it's old, maybe it's still kind of getting there, maybe has some promise and potential. Just leave a comment on the blog post or potentially here in the YouTube comment thread. And of course, we appreciate the shares.